The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good a week ago on that win over Minnesota.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Farrell. Got an open man. It's Foster. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Farrell. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
And caught up.
Wow. That ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, Farrell. This is caught by Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Throwing on 1st down, Farrell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You look at the Saints defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can miss on the field goal line.
Make sure it is that the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And they'll run with Tucker.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 9. 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 3r
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Tiny Rangers, Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street, street. 79 Broncos. Tempo.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down. Farrell got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to the zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd down now, Kirkpatrick. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 26. It's a gain of 35. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Farrell. And he will find his man on the outside. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Farrell. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Excellent job pushing through tackles that time to pick up 6. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A
Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. For the Buccaneers, touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs add 6 to their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Rabbit hole still deep. I can go further, I promise.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3
What are y'all doing?
You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 2nd and 11. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost a lead into the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing the completion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70 range.
Now back to throw. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Go look for him.
Here we go. Set.
They run. It's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
What are you telling me for?
Sean Tucker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Asking what?
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point.
What's the question?
They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the
thought you
game.
was asking
So
the
this was
question.
an important drive. Just
Well,
to
what
show
is
they
it?
can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Well, look, I don't know where they at, baby.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Farrell. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first and 10, Farrell. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again, Farrell. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly.
Hate that catch animation, man.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Dang, I hate that catch
As
animation.
they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for his running back. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So they only needed a couple of feet there on fourth down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description.
Why did y'all moving so slow, right?
And short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Since 2009, I had this jumping.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Since 2009.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that
Must on the beat.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we
And
will
it rep
start
get here free
at the
throw.
25.
Man down, caught an ambulance. What's up with these jabroni trying to see Compton?
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But Charles,
The industry can hate me from all in their mama.
Half on the ground, they had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now. A chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not.
How many options you got? I mean, it's too many options.
Has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component.
Finna pass on his body. I'm John Stockton.
And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets
Beat your and have the Bible of God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie, man. I'm the one that up and score with him.
Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Get out my way, Palmer!
Strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
Season continues here.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Just make sure you had your little sister from him.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down. Farrell escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Operating from the gun. Farrell. That's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
They'll run here on third and goal. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Here we go on fourth down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a second and 10 coming up. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
Oh, shucks. Looked like he got out to me.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on first down. Farrell. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I had a split second long. I had him.
Schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Get a touchdown! 18 Rattlers! 18 Rattlers!
On first down, Farrell. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Farrell. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Farrell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 3rd down, Farrell. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Farrell flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marquise Bell. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Farrell. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be
deep.
22-yard line. To throw on 3rd down. Farrell. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose. And
Easy.
Ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction.
On his body and John Stock.
Here, 1st and 10. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one up the score with him.
And because of that, it's
I
been
know we
very
got some
critical
hole in
for
him.
them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
I hear you like him young.
Almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second and 9 now. And that one too far.
Baca got a weird case. Why is he around?
They made big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another completion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Saints
They
on
not like
third
us.
down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and
They
9.
not like us.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
The other man's no option.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Apologizing. Y'all didn't deserve him either.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
How long, you know, I'm looking at him. Pot, hey. I'm going to get him drop. Hey. Hey.
Second and
1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, 8.
Throw left side.
He a 69 guy. Hey.
And he went nowhere. It's back to the 33.
This must be outside. Hey.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
They not like us. They not like us.
And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And that's another play that's
Once
painted
upon a
picture of
time,
this
all of
game
us was in
overall.
chains.
It's been a
Homie
blowout
still
that's gonna
double down,
continue
calling
to
us some
fuel by big
slaves.
turnovers and stops for one side,
Bear with me for a
and an
second. Let me
inability
put
to
y'all
advance
on
the ball
game.
from the other.
You got the same agenda.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
It's the real
So
nigga
trailing
challenge.
here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Looking to throw on second down. Farrell looking long for Thomas. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I mean, it's too many
Getting set
options.
for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense
came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Tucker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he gets halfway there from the 4th and 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball this drive, and not as much running as we just saw once again on that last drive. That was a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He's throwing them tears properly. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. That make Gunner want to look like a saint.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
I'm with the culture feeling.
He'll look to throw. Out to his left.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
DJ Moore, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Like my last
and the
one.
Saints are able to cut
You don't
into
have
that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Headshots for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk, remember?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
Distortion
away.
out of the thing as soon as you jump off of that plane.
But no run back here.
Only you like being
this will come
famous.
out to the 25.
I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. I hate to put it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Can I bleed him?
They'll decide to keep this once more. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Farrell. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier.
Why you tired like that?
His second, but instead it's 4th down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to kick that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Farrell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's something you don't want to do.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw on 2nd down. Farrell.
He beat you instantly, bro.
Take off, and the result is a first down.
Every play.
Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And that's calculated. I can even predict your angles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You heard Mr. Moran.
Operating from the gun. Farrell.
Who never had been your collection.
Going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Like I'm Joe, okay?
Back to throw. Farrell. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Looking to throw. Farrell. Eluding the pressure right. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on his spot. I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities.